I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that can go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. I need y'all to help me sing happy, Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. And clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Yeah, and clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Come on now. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. Come on now. Here come bad news talking this and that. Yeah, well give me all you got and don't you hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Yeah, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. Yeah. How's everybody feeling today? You happy it's Sunday? One more time, help me out. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Put your hands together. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday. You're at Historic Church, man. It's your boy Adrian Garza. We got some special music. Come on, let's go, man.
Give it up for him, yeah? Was that not sick? He literally did everything we do by himself. We're not very good, I guess, you know what I mean? No, I'm just playing. How's everybody doing? Y'all doing well? Y'all excited? Well, let's stand up and let's rock and roll, yeah? Isn't all that great. My automobile is a piece of crap. My fashion sense is a little whack, and I'm just as screwy as me. I didn't go to boarding schools. Preppy girls never looked at me. Why would they? I ain't got nothing in my pocket. Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be. Living in Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills, rolling like a celebrity. Living in Beverly Hills. Look at all the movie stars, they are so beautiful and clean. when the housemates scrub the floors and get the spaces in between. I wanna live a life like that. I wanna be just like a king. Take a picture by the pool, 'cause I'm the next big thing. Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be. Living in Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills, rolling like a celebrity. Beverly, Max Kaplan. Truth is, I'd really stand a chance. It's something that you're born into, and I just don't belong. No, I don't. I'm just a no class. Yeah, Beverly Hills, right? Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be. Living in Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills, rolling like a celebrity. Living in Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills.
Okay, if you don't know, I'm bringing the energy, so get crunk. Hey, y'all. Hey. My name is Alicia Chocolate Watson, and I am the founder and executive director of Redeem Women, one of the organizations being highlighted here tonight. Woo-hoo! I am super excited about Historic. If you are not ready to start something new, you are in the wrong place. So y'all better get ready, because it's going down. Just saying. Hey, y'all. Okay, I just want to make sure we on the same page. Make sure everybody knows when to cue in when I say, hey, y'all. So, give you a little brief information about Redeem Women and why I'm so happy to be here tonight and being a part of Historic. So Redeem Women is a 501c3 nonprofit, and we serve the South Dallas neighborhood of Bonton. If you do not know where that is, I like to use landmarks. That is the State Fair of Texas, Fair Park area. So if you know where that is, then we're a pocket community about 5 minutes away from that area. And we serve that community because it is overlooked, underserved, forgotten, and broken. So I am from the hood, originally West Dallas. Hey, y'all. Yeah, so West Dallas is originally my hood, and I moved and sacrificed my whole life to move to this neighborhood, a forgotten place. Why? Because I know all too well what it is to serve women. I've had cancer 3 times, bone cancer here in my left leg. I've had breast cancer. I've had a baby at 14. I've been homeless, abused, neglected, all of the above, but God is what I like to say. So that's why you see this smile on my face right now. So, I just want to invite you all out to have a good time tonight. It's going down. It's going to be epic. We're going to have a good time. You're going to see this smile all night long. I'm going to be coming up to you saying, hey, y'all, and y'all going to say, hey, and we're going to have a good time. Get to know some of the people in the room, y'all. There's a lot of fun in the room tonight. There's stations all over. There's the face painting. Y'all dropped y'all kids off with Historic Kids. Thank y'all for trusting us with that. We got some vendors outside. If you want to, please stop by the table of Redeem Women. We have some of these awesome, cool t-shirts. Awesome. And I wrote a book. Yes, that's right, y'all. I'm an author. Pick up my book outside on the table. It's gonna get really, really deep. It's an easy, quick read, but kind of hard. So pick this up. All proceeds go back into the ministry. So before I go, people are asking, take your seats, y'all. Take your seats. Y'all been standing for a little while. Yeah. Thank you for my girl that's cueing me in the back. I appreciate it. Claire. So, people have asked me before I go to the next thing, why do we call you Chocolate? Well, let me tell you. First of all, it is okay for you to call me Chocolate. I give you permission. So you can call me that all night long. That is my name. It's okay. Well, why do people call me Chocolate? Because chocolate started as a derogatory. I was made fun of. I was bullied. My mom has 8 kids, and I'm the only one of her children, the firstborn, that was born with dark-skinned, that was dark-skinned. The rest of my siblings are biracial. And so I was bullied in school, bullied by my family, talked about and put down. And when I was about 17 years old, I started owning it. I was like, chocolate is here. I've arrived. And I realized that it was a name that you're going to remember, right? Yeah. Because when you program me in your phone, I'm going to be the only one that's in your phone named Chocolate. So get ready. But one thing that we like to do with Redeemed Women is we just like to build relationships. We show up and we be authentic and we build relationships where friends are made and lives are changed. If you hadn't noticed our tagline, how are friends made? By being in a relationship. How are our lives changed? By addressing the spiritual, physical, and vocational need. And guess what? You can't do one without the other. That's just the way it goes. Hey, y'all. Okay, I told y'all we was going to have fun. I appreciate it. So, with that being said, there are a lot of people in the room, and I just want to say, one, thank you for being here. Thank you for sacrificing your evening on a Sunday evening to come hang out with us, to be uncomfortable, to meet some new friends. And thank you for telling people about Historic. I'm a part of the Historic team because I love what they're doing in the community. They love like Jesus over and over again. I sit on the leadership board for them. Why? Because I'm able to offer insights about overlooked, underserved communities. And I'm the friend that you can ask anything. Yes, I'm that friend. So ask me all night long. Hey, y'all. Okay. All right, I'm reading from my notes, y'all, because I've had my vodka and cranberry already. Just saying, you can buy me one. Because I'm out right now. So, vodka and cranberry. All right. So, with that being said, I just want to take the time to kind of highlight who's in the room. I see a lot of faces going on, and I have some friends all around, and so I'm kind of scourging, like, who should I point out? And I think that I want to point out the community pastor here at Historic Church. Holly, who do you have back there with you, Holly?
Well, hello. Hey, boo. Love ya.
Hey.
Hey, y'all. Okay, Chocolate pulls that off a little better. Anyway, I am here with not only special friends, but as we like to say in Bonton, I'm here with family, because it's family, right? So this is Danny and Barbara from Bonton Farms. And yes, woo, 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 woo. In fact, you got to come meet these guys after the whole kind of program is over. They'll be hanging out. And I would love for Danny just to kind of give us a highlight of all the amazing things you guys are doing and just the ways you're shaping the community.
How y'all doing? I'm not good with microphones. I'm normally talking to a lot of people without a mic. We don't have a microphone on the farm. So, well, I'm just going to give y'all a quick rundown about Bonton Farm. Bonton Farm is a food desert. If y'all do and don't know, I'm going to give y'all a quick rundown what a food desert is. A food desert where there's no affordable or nutritious food within a mile and 3 miles. Or so it could be, you know, we look at it like that's not a big thing. Yeah, if you have a car. So in my community, you know, we have a lot of single moms. We have 4 or 5 kids, or you have elderly families. It can be difficult. Miss Chocolate took the challenge. Me and my wife took the challenge, so it could be kind of rough when you have 4 or 5 kids, and you know you have to go to the grocery store to get groceries, so you have to pack the kids up, walk to the bus stop, wait for the bus, take the commute to the grocery store, get off the bus, walk to the grocery store, get your groceries, you know. And so when you get to the grocery store, you kind of limit to groceries. You can't get ice cream, you know, it'll melt. You can't get meats. You want to walk around with a bloody bag of meat and melted ice cream in the bag. So, you know, things we kind of take for granted, you know, I'm saying that it's not a big thing, but, you know, in my community, it's a big thing because, like I said, you have single mom with 4 kids, 5 kids, can be difficult trying to just go to make a store run with 5 kids, you know. And so we tend to try to break that cycle, that mold, and so we try to grow healthy vegetables. We also do goat milk, we do eggs, we do honey, butter. So we're trying to remove some of those things out of the community to make it a little bit easier. You know, it's a bumpy ride, you know, based on the statements and I gave y'all the beginning how everything kind of goes. So we trying to break that cycle and that mold and try to make it a little bit easier for some of the single moms and some of the other people that live in the community that can't, do the basic things that's going to the grocery store. You know, it can be difficult. And like I said, Miss Chocolate took the challenge, and me and my wife took it, which I told all the groceries she didn't do anything. Yeah, so that's another story. But yeah, so if you guys ever decide to come to Bonton Farms, I think you guys will have a good experience to come to Bonton Farms. I've been in the community 42 years, and it's changed, over the time that I've been there. Because me and my wife, we moved from Bonton to Garland, Mesquite, and different places. Because my wife was kind of real keen on education. So in a poverty type neighborhood, some of the classrooms can be overcrowded. And so in that case, some of our kids get left behind. So me and my wife, we decided to move out the community, give my kids a better shot than we had at getting education. Because, you got to have education. Because me and mom and not going to always be here, so we want our kids to get a fair shake and a fair deal in society so they can make it and make something good of themselves. Because, I had it rough growing up, I've never raped anybody or robbed any elderly people, but I've had my first, normal boy stuff, breaking windows, vandalisms and stuff like that. So we're trying to, prevent most of the things. So we also have summer programs, stuff that we implemented into Bonton Farm. Keep the kids from getting complacent. When school's out, kids get bored real quick. They like to do things. And so we have summer programs. The kids can have a safe haven, a place they can go to in the summertime when mom is sleeping in or whatever the case may be. They can come to the farm and learn about harvesting and planting and getting eggs and milking goats and bees and things like that nature. And so it'll be a good experience. We're family orientated, and so Miss Holly's family, Chocolate's family, so y'all are all a family. And every week my family's getting bigger and bigger. And so feel free, anytime you guys are caught up on chores or anything, y'all want to get out, please make your way to Bonton Farms.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Danny. So one of my favorite things that they do, because they do a lot on the farm, but they plant food to grow people. That just the investing that they do in a lot of the people. So grateful for you guys. Chocolate, take it away, girl.
Hey, y'all. So thank you, Danny and Barbara, for being so transparent, for doing life with me in the community. Yes, y'all, we do life together. We literally live a few streets over from each other. We talk together. We fellowship together. We have our Bible studies together. I also am a part of mentoring their daughter together. So we just do life together. So Barbara and Danny are the ones that y'all want to get connected with, y'all, and tell them Chocolate sent you. And so that's my tagline, y'all. So, again, thank you all so much for sacrificing your time. You could be anywhere else, but we appreciate you coming to hang out with us tonight. You'll see me on a few Sundays. I'm always around. I'll be mingling. They won't always have me hosting because I'm going to charge them a small fee if they do. But just saying, we just want y'all to feel at home. Thank you so much. Thank you, Danny and Barbara, for being here. Get to know somebody here, y'all. Do not leave without getting connected with one person. Also, Bonton Farms has a table outside, up under the historic tent outside. So you can find out some historic information, but Bonton Farms has some great things on the table. Please stop by and check out what they have on the table. Everything that you purchased today, everything that you get information on, all goes back into our community. And we can't do this without you and your generosity helping us spread the word. And so I just want to say thank you to the band again. Thank you, band. Give it up for the band, y'all. Give it up. Thank you so much. The band is going to continue playing. You're welcome to sit, sing, stand, mingle around. I'm getting off stage. I'll be waiting on somebody to get my vodka and cranberries, just saying. And thank you again. I hope you feel welcome.
So I'm so curious if this works. Hey, y'all.
It worked.
You trained them up well. There we go, Chocolate. Hey, what's up? My name is Philip, and I'm one of the pastors here at Historic, and I'm with my beautiful bride.
And my name is Kelly Byers, too. I'm one of the pastors as well. I'm the family pastor. After you.
I would not speak over you. We'd have to have a conversation about that later. That'd be awkward.
Well, as Hugh was sharing and kind of talking about he and Holly's journey to Dallas, we recently made the move ourselves. And, one of the things that initially drew us into Historic was just this idea that our boys, who are 7 and 4 and back in the kids area right now, could be a part of a movement that would help shape the future church. And we wanted to be a part of something that we could leave for them, that they would be really proud of. And so, sorry. But as Hugh was talking about being disruptive, I don't know if you heard them back there, but that's a good thing because our official hashtag is #SundayFunday, and that is what we do at Historic Kids. So it is the debut of Historic Kids this weekend. We started with babies through 5th grade. In the not too distant future, we're going to be launching some programming for middle school and high school students. And really, our desire is just for kids to know that church can be fun and that we can come make friends, that they can be with a leader who cares about them and who can really just help them set the tone in their own life for what it looks like to love like Jesus over and over again. So if you dropped off your kids today, thank you so much. There is an amazing, amazing group of people back there who are loving on your kids right now. And if you get the chance when you go back there to pick them up in just a few minutes, just get to know them, ask their name, introduce yourself. They would love to meet you. We still recognize that parents are the primary spiritual influencer in a child's life. But we want to come alongside you in this season because there will come a day, and for us in the not too distant future, it's already kind of happening with our 7-year-old where he just doesn't want to talk to us anymore. And we want to have people in his life that he can talk to who are going to give him sound wisdom. And that's what our leaders want to be for your family as well. So if you have kids and you didn't get a chance to drop them off today, that's okay. They can come back and check it out next week. We'll be here every weekend.
Yes, they will. Historic Kids. And Hugh shared that stat line that a million kids will deselect church every year until 2050 when I think about that for my 2 boys, it's incredible. And so, that's a little scary. But, to really have the kind of empowering influence, you have an opportunity every single week. You could be back there and you could be mentoring and influencing a kid. Could be one of our 2 boys or many of the kids that are back there. But that's an incredible opportunity to step up. It's here every single week. When speaking of kids, this past week as we were getting ready for this start party, it's as Kelly said, the first time we've had Historic Kids. We put out on Facebook, we shared this Amazon page, and it had all the different items, anywhere from $2 to $100. It was just all the different items it would take to outfit our Historic Kid page. And so we shared that, and some of you are in the room. You gave to that, and we're so thankful for that. Your generosity blew our mind. But we got to a place where it was Monday, and we had to pull the trigger. We had to buy everything that was left on the list. So Kelly buys the list. We had Amazon boxes like you should see our garage. It's cardboard everywhere in our garage right now. But literally that afternoon, I get a text. And the text comes through, and it's a friend of mine, and he says, hey, love to help you out on these things for Historic Kids. Is there anything left? And if there's not anything left, I'd love to just make a donation. So I was like, okay, well, man, that's so generous. Thank you so much. The reality is we already bought what was left, but just here's Historic Church /give. Why don't you go ahead and make a donation? So he did. I'll tell you this, to the dollar, he gave the exact amount. He had no clue what it was. He gave the exact amount that we
had
needed
just
to bridge
spent
that gap.
on our Amazon list.
That's pretty amazing. And I tell you that story for this. One, to get that text and then to be able to share that with our team, it just blew me away. I could tear up literally thinking about just so much generosity. But when I said, hey, thank you so much, my text back to him, you know what his response was? It was my pleasure. And I think that the same blessing that I received from that gift is the same blessing that he received by giving the gift. And so when we started out at Historic, and as we've been dreaming what this looks like, our deepest hope to love like Jesus over and over again, we want to help create history makers. And so we want each of you, we want all of us to be history makers together. And a history maker is someone who loves like Jesus over and over again in their own lives, not just here for 1 hour a week at Historic, but outside in your work, your home, everywhere you go, to love like Jesus over and over again, to step over this line that Hugh taped down earlier. And so when we said, well, what does that look like? Because that's kind of out there. And so we began to we threw things up on the board. We were like, what does this look like? Well, one of the things we threw up was generosity. We feel like a history maker is someone who's generous. And we think generosity is a lot more to do with resources and finances, but it is one of those elements. It has to do with the way we do our time, the way we spend the talents, the gifting that we have. But for the resource piece, we really felt like, man, generosity is huge. And so every week at Historic, it's something that we're going to talk about this thing. We're going to talk about being generous, because we know that when we are generous, it's a blessing to us as well. And so as we think about that, here's the thing. We know we're a church plant. We know church planting's hard. And so we're not here today saying, hey, we want you to be generous because we can't keep our lights on. We've actually put a lot of hard work in. We've had a lot of very generous donors help give us what we need to get going. So we do not need dollars so that we can keep our light on. What we want to do is we want to say, hey, as someone who's a history maker, you're here. We want to cultivate something inside of you. We want to cultivate generosity inside of you because we want a blessing for you. And if you look at Philippians 4:17, which is written by the Apostle Paul, he wrote about half of the New Testament. He's writing to a church in the Mediterranean Rim, and he's writing this, and he's talking about their generosity. And so in their generosity, 4:17, he says this. He just says, it's not that I want something from you. I'm not trying to get a handout. I want you to experience the blessing of your generosity. And so we're going to hold that verse up. We're going to hold up that generosity is a huge value. And so today is going to be one of first of many. We're going to have our ushers come forward, and we're just going to have a generosity moment. And so I've been in churches where it's super awkward. It's like, please give, or something bad's going to happen to you. No, not at all. I don't want you to feel any pressure. But we do want to give you that opportunity because we believe in generosity. We believe what it means. And so our ushers are going to come down, and they're going to pass some baskets around. And so if you feel led and you feel like that's something you want to do, awesome. So a lot of you had on your chair, there was an envelope that looked like this, and there's 3 different ways to give. You can drop something. There's an envelope in one of these baskets. You can go online to our website. You can give there. Or we just set up this cool text to give feature, which is super awesome. So that's on the envelope. We have those, our team around, so if you need those, they're there. Again, if you come back next week, this isn't just like a start party thing. We're going to talk about this every week because we believe in it so much. As y'all are doing that, we are getting ready to close down, but we're closing down this moment, headed into the real fun.
Yes, let the bigger party begin.
Oh,
right?
I didn't even tell you the coolest thing ever, right?
All right, so
hold on, before you go, I got one more thing.
Sorry.
One more thing. So we talked about Redeemed Women. We talked about TRM, Bonton Farms. Here's the cool thing. We believe in generosity so much.
We said Redeemed Women.
I said Redeemed Women,
okay.
Chocolate. Always correcting. What's up? I got you. We're doing every week we'll do what we call 1 for 1, but today is special, so we're doing what we call 3 for 1. So just you being here, Historic Church is going to give $3. We're going to give $1 to each of these nonprofits. And so because we believe in them, and we just want to say as a church, we are going to go first. We're going to model generosity as a church. And so we're going to bless you guys.
So $3 for every person that's in this room will be donated to our community partners today.
Yes.
So thank you for coming
We love
to help
you guys.
support them.
Y'all are awesome. So Kelly, tell them a little bit about the start.
Sorry.
What's
now,
going on?
The really, really fun stuff. In just a minute, we're going to break from here. You're going to get a chance to pick up your kids if they're back there. And we have got so many fun things planned. We've got a bounce house downstairs. You probably saw it when you came in.
Are you going to go through the bounce house?
Oh, yeah, I'm going through that bounce house.
Oh, I got to see
Get
that.
ready, because you're going with me.
Facebook Live right there.
We've got some face painting. We've got balloon artists that's going to be around here somewhere. We also have some really fun shopping. If you guys saw, the lab is over there. That's some really fun historic gear. We have a special guest boutique pop up today. Harkins Back, right over here. They are this awesome boutique in Bishop Arts. If you haven't been there, you have to go check them out. It's so cool. I love going in there. They brought a selection of stuff today, so you guys take a look at what they have over here. A portion of whatever they earn today is going to be also poured back into our community partners, so y'all do some shopping for a cause.
I can vouch for Harkins Back because every time we go to Bishop Arts, I like to go to Eno's. Like, I like good pizza, but then Kelly's like, no, we're going to Harkins Back. And so we stop by there every time we go to Bishop Arts. So I can vouch, legit.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
You tell me.
Oh, you get a free t-shirt. How cool is that? The shirt I have on is the shirt you get. It's right back in this corner, so is it up here? They moved it on me. There they are right there. So you get a free t-shirt just for being here. Enjoy that, rep that. Let's see, what else am I missing? Oh, by the way, food. Yes, we have 2 food trucks. I'll be right down. Yes.
And
please.
snow cones too.
We'll have snow cones.
DJ Duke, 6:15.
6:15 DJ Duke. Right up here. I heard him warming up. It's legit.
Yes.
You want to stay around? You want to hear
And
it?
then right after DJ Duke's, we're going to get the Cowboys game started. So hang out. We're going to be here a while. We want to get a chance to meet everybody and just have a good time.
Yeah, and I close up with this. I just say 2 things. One, if you want to walk out and you want to meet any of our partners that we highlighted, Redeem Women, Bonton Farms, Trinity River Mission, they're actually going to be right outside under that historic canopy. And so stop by, meet there. And if you want to meet and find out a little bit more about Historic, meet anybody on our team, come right down. We're going to have our team right here at what we call the Welcome Bar. That'll be here every week. So stop by, grab anybody in any of these black historic shirts.
Or red.
Or red, because it's Historic Kids. All right. We're getting ready to do this or what?
Super C, turn it up.
Stop.